Hello and welcome to SteamPunk. This is your host, SteamPunk Bob, apologizing that he is kinda not played any games other than Fallout 4 since November. But I'm hopefully mostly over that. Probably. Possibly. You know what, let's just talk about Woolfe, the Red Hood Diaries. This game is an action-adventure type affair, a dark fantasy, clockwork reimagining of the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Now, this is a workable idea. B.B. Woolfe is a human industrial baron type guy who once employed Red's father as a clockwork toy maker of some sort, but he was killed in an accident, and Red suspects foul play from the eminent Mr. B.B. Woolfe. To be fair, I wouldn't trust anybody whose first and middle names are big and bad either. First problem I ran into: the writing. So far, nobody except Red has spoken, which is fine. But huge chunks of her comments are written in weird pseudo-rhymes, like really bad slant rhymes. I know making most of the exposition rhyme is to give it a more fairy tale feel, but for the most part it just feels forced and sloppy. Her monologuing also has another major problem in my eyes. There's just way too much of it. I know they want to establish her as a tough, no-nonsense, hard-as-nails, badass action hero who speaks sass as her native language, but for the love of God, shut up! Now, visually, I mostly like how the game looks. The clockwork soldiers that are your primary enemies in the game look good, and the world has a very solid Industrial Revolution feel to it for the most part. There's only one thing I explicitly don't like, and that's the design of Red's hair. I just personally hate this so blonde it's white look, but that's just personal taste. Now, gameplay. The game feels like you're supposed to be able to do some exploration, but I keep frustratingly running into invisible walls and semi-random kill fields. The combat also feels very clunky. For a while, I thought the only option was just hammering away at enemies, trading blows, and hoping you win, like more impressive-looking Rock'em Sock'em robots. Now it looks like the plan is to hit them once or twice, then use the invincibility frames of your dodge roll, then hit them once or twice. Maybe? My point is that combat doesn't feel very satisfying. I can sneak around, but can't attack without exiting sneak mode, and the instant I stand up, even if I take no steps, they know I'm here. There's no option that I've found to deliver a mighty blow to take one guy out, even if the others are alerted to my presence. I have a couple of magic abilities, and presumably will get more as I progress, but it still feels more efficient to swing and dodge rather than use the magic. I'm gonna give this game a bit more time, but so far it's just not caught my attention. There's hope, but so far it's just dull and average. The creators clearly love video games, but there's a lot of polish missing. I hope these developers get some more practice and can work on something really great someday. They have some solid ideas, but the execution here just doesn't click for me. Anyway, this is SteamPunk Bob, out.